Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm very excited to show you guys this new shipment that I got from Beautiful Feet Books. I got the book Around the World with Picture Books Part 2. We've been using Part 1 already and we're about to finish. So I wanted to show you guys how it looks, do an unboxing and a quick flip through. We found this amazing curriculum last year. We started using it for the 2019-2020 school year. This can easily be done, both of them, probably in a year. The reason we haven't really finished the other one is because I haven't been using it constantly. What I would do is do one lesson or one unit a week and then have the other week off, just because I didn't want to overwhelm myself or my kids with too much stuff. This is actually a pretty easy curriculum that I plan to continue using. I love the fact that you don't really have to prep anything with it. It's all laid out for you and is extremely affordable. I only paid about $35 for this book, and this is the teacher's guide. That's all you will need, plus the books that the book suggests. And I'm usually able to find all the books either in my local library, or if I have another, I actually visit two more libraries that are close to mine, and I can request the books from there. I have libraries from them too. And if I'm not able to find them like that, I can also find, for most of the time, I can find the read alouds on YouTube for free. I can also order the books, just books, online. I never pay more than $5 per juice book, which is awesome. But like I said, most of the time I can find it for free in my local library, or I can find the read aloud on YouTube. So this is pretty much how this guide works. So this guide will tell you where to start, what lessons it will cover. This is the first time I'm opening the book, so I'm not sure what countries it will have. But let's say we'll cover France, Spain, Holland, Italy, Sweden, Denmark, Great Britain, Ecuador, Brazil, Peru, one from Peru. I'm excited about that one. Chile, and it even gives you nature drawings and art drawings at the back of the book. So for any country that you do, you can just make copies of these pages and you can hand it to your children, and they can start doing like a notebook or whatever they want to do with it, color it and paste it in their own notebook. It's very, very nice. They can do art. They can do geography. They can do history. It covers a lot of stuff, and I really like that. We like that. We get really excited. The books that it suggests, they're always nice quality books with pictures that really engage my kids and engage even me. Like, I love the books and I get excited about reading all of them. This is the suggested materials for the year. I own this book because I knew I was going to use it over and over again. For each of the lessons, you will need to locate the map for each country. So I own this book. It wasn't that much cheap compared to the price I usually pay for used books. This was actually on the high price point because I only pay $5 or less per used book most of the time. This was about $15 plus shipping, if I can remember right. But it was totally worth it. It's a huge book. If you want, I can do a flip through. That book is amazing. It's beautiful. It has a lot of colors and maps, and it's really, really beautiful. Then for the art part, it will tell you will need watercolors. This is totally an option. It's up to you. I haven't bought any of these. My kids do paint the artwork that I showed you before, but they don't use watercolors. They just use whatever we have in hand, crayons or color pencils or whatever we have. Okay, so it will tell you what you need to do. This is a guide. How do you have to follow the guide? You can always pause the video and so you can read more what it says. Notebooking, it puts an emphasis on notebooking, which is just pretty much writing what we have learned from reading the books that it suggests. Nature studies, and it will give you all the books that we will be using. I think it will just tell you all the books that we will be using for this first part of the book. And it starts with something like this. So for the first lesson, we can see here is France. It will tell you lesson 1. Lesson 1 is usually open this book, the maps book that I was talking about. Locate something, it will tell you the pages. Locate something, that will tell you here. It even tells you what kind of questions you can ask your kids. The second lesson is usually a book that they suggest, and they tell you what to do, what to look for. In this case, it's actually look at these pictures and locate certain things that they ask you to. Then look at this book, Anna's Journey. Then it's another lesson about Anna's Journey. This is actually the same, Anna's Journey. Lesson 6, lesson 7 is. It depends pretty much on the country, how it will flow. For example, here we're going to learn about French history. And it will tell you library connection, locate these books in the library. They do sell the packages with the books, but it's a little pricey, so I decided just to get the books from the library because it's much cheaper. And the book suggestions are amazing. They're really good quality books. And again, first it will guide you to choose really good books about fiction, and then it will usually point you to history books that do have some fiction as well. Here's talking about some important historical people, and it will tell you what kind of books you can get as well. Art connection, artist biography connection. This is actually one of the longest lessons I have seen. It's usually not that many people. I assume that France has a lot of excuse me, information to cover, so that's why it's so extensive. But usually lessons are pretty short, and then at the end it will suggest that you prepare French plate or whatever cuisine that you're doing. I hope you enjoyed this video and give me a thumbs up and subscribe, please. Thank you for watching.